Hey guys, PepperAmmy here. This week we are making egg custard tarts. Now, these were a favourite of mine growing up, and something about the nutmeg and custard just works so well, and they kind of unlock a nice core memory and bring back some childhood memories. Now, to start, you will of course need a pastry. Now, in a mixing bowl, you want to combine 180 grams of flour, a pinch of salt, and 120 grams of chilled chunked butter. Then simply rub the butter between your fingers in the flour until it resembles, you guessed it, fine breadcrumbs. Then add in 25 grams of sugar and 1 egg yolk. Now, I've seen this thing online where if you rub garlic on your fingers, you can just pick up the egg yolk and it makes separating them a lot easier. So, let's give that a try. And, yep, turns out I can't pick up the egg, but it's not popping. Maybe using the 3-finger claw technique would help. Nope, still can't pick it. So, instead of continuously failing that, I'm just going to scoop up the yolk and then throw it into the flour mixture. Then you want to give it a good mix and then add in a small amount of water just until it comes together as a dough. You don't want this to be too wet. And then once it comes together, you want to form it into a ball and wrap in plastic wrap and refrigerate for at least 30 minutes or overnight if you wish. Once the dough has been chilled, you want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. And to make the custard, you want to add 300 ml of milk to a saucepan over medium heat until it starts to simmer. Now, you do not want to let this boil. Whilst the milk warms, in a mixing bowl, whisk together 6 large egg yolks and 45 grams of white sugar until lightened and foamy. At this point, you of course want to remember you could add a vanilla pod to your milk. So you want to slice a vanilla pod, seed, and throw that into your milk before it starts to simmer. Then once your milk has warmed, you want to remove the milk from the heat and very, very slowly drizzle the warmed milk into the egg yolks while whisking. Now, it's a lot easier to whisk with your dominant hand and pour with your non-dominant hand. And you want to do this slowly as you want to temper the eggs and not scramble them. Then you want to transfer this custard mixture to a jug, preferably with a spout. Next, you want to rub some softened butter inside tart molds or a muffin tray. Once the dough is chilled, you want to roll it out on a lightly floured surface. Now, I didn't get the memo about lightly floured apparently. Then you want to use a round, optionally fluted cookie cutter to cut roughly 12 circles. You want to use a cookie cutter that is slightly larger than the muffin pans that you are using. And then you want to place each circle into the molds and press to fit. Then carefully fill each tart shell with the custard and add a light grating of nutmeg over each. Then you want to bake these for 10 to 15 minutes and then turn the temperature down to 350 Fahrenheit or 180 Celsius for a further 10 minutes. Now, at the start, you want to keep an eye on the filling, as if it raises too much, then it's gonna deflate and sink once it's cooled. So you want to keep an eye out and make sure it's not rising too much. Once cooked, you want to remove from the oven and cool on a rack. Once cooled, you can remove from the molds, and now is the nice part about the silicone molds. But sadly, a few of my tarts did have big dimples in the bottom. Yes, I am a child, I laughed at that. Now, I think this is caused because the butter was making steam on the bottom of the silicone molds, and because of the way the silicone is kind of stretchy, the steam didn't have anywhere to go. So it, deformed the bottom of the tarts. But hey, that's one of the drawbacks of using silicone, I guess. You live and learn. And there you have it, Egg Custard Tarts. Now, as always, if you like what you saw, let me know down below with a like and a comment. If you are indeed new here, feel free to subscribe for free weekly cooking content, and I will hopefully see you all again next week. Thanks for watching.